Scaling your staffing firm is an essential ingredient to increasing its value and your earnings. Tom Kosnik of the Visus Group is a real thought leader in the staffing industry, and he's pointed out that one of the keys to creating a valuable staffing firm is operating multiple offices. But how do you make that happen? In this week's video, I'm going to give you 4 keys to scaling your staffing firm. And at the end of the video, as a free bonus, I'll tell you how to get my 20-point Lift Confidence Assessment to help you decide where to focus first when scaling your firm. So, here we go. I'm Greg Gordillo. I've been a lawyer representing small business owners for more than 25 years. And before I was a lawyer, I was an executive recruiter. Now, I'm here today to give you tips and insight into how to use the law to turn your dreams and visions for your staffing firm into actions and results. On this channel, we focus on how to build your staffing firm with a solid lift foundation of great legal, insurance, financial, and tax systems. So if that interests you, consider subscribing. But now, let's take a look at how you can increase the value of your staffing firm by scaling it up. Scaling your new staffing firm is about effectively planning and preparing for growth. So as your operation gets bigger, your costs and workload don't increase to unsustainable levels. To properly scale your staffing firm, you should be increasing revenue at a rapid rate while increasing costs at a much slower rate. Growth is only sustainable if you have the systems and resources in place to support your expansion. In other words, bigger is only better if your operations are scalable. Now, here are 4 strategies to consider to ensure that your staffing firm is properly scaled for sustainable growth. First, automate and standardize your processes. When you're in the startup phase especially, you'll likely find yourself handling many of the small day-to-day tasks of running your business, things like invoicing, payroll, IT maintenance. But these tasks aren't making you the money. In the beginning stages of your firm, making money comes from your time being spent with candidates and clients. And if you're looking to scale, neither you nor your team leads can afford to be bogged down with the other mundane work. To scale for growth, invest in business software systems that fully automate these tasks and implement standardized and repeatable processes for those tasks that can't be totally automated. Now, this might require training and delegating these tasks to your existing team, and perhaps hiring new staff. By the way, pay close attention to blockchain credentialing. It's not quite here yet, but it seems to be on the way pretty soon. Staffing firms using it, they're going to have a significant advantage. So for more details about the technology's applications and development, I'll post a link below to an interesting survey that I just read by Deloitte that was conducted last year. Second, protect your foundation to scale up on it. Among the most dangerous aspects of rapid growth are the increased liabilities that come with expanding your operation. Even if you've developed streamlined processes and systems for delivering your core services, your business is still at risk if you don't have solid legal, insurance, financial, and tax systems in place. These systems form the foundation of your operation. Whether it's legislation changing worker classifications or making sure that you're keeping the right financial records to protect the favorable terms of a COVID-19 loan, like under the Payroll Protection Program or the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program, you need the right foundational systems in place to grow. In fact, without effective lift systems for legal, insurance, financial, and tax matters, your company's just one accident, one audit, one lawsuit away from ruin. Now, we can assist you in establishing an unshakable lift foundation so your staffing firm is protected from all of growth's potential pitfalls. Now, a third key to scaling your staffing firm is to identify what sets you apart from your competitors. In its Staffing Trends Report for 2020, staffing industry analysts identified lack of differentiation and commoditization as 2 of the key weaknesses in the industry for 2020. Unless you clearly understand what drives candidates and clients to engage with you and your firm over your competitors, you risk taking the wrong path for growth. Without that distinction, you're in a commodities business, racing to the bottom of the profits barrel. Now, to overcome these weaknesses, first, you have to identify your company's core strengths, and then use this knowledge to develop strategies aimed at scaling for focused growth. And don't just try to guess what clients or candidates find appealing about your business. Base your decisions on hard data, from website analytics and survey responses to analyzing candidate movement through your lead funnels. There's numerous data sources from which you can identify both your strengths and your weaknesses, and then scale accordingly. The fourth key to scaling your staffing firm is to build strategic partnerships. When it comes to increased growth, you can't just focus on what goes on inside your business. You also have to look outside your business to find partners who can support you as you expand it. Now, the good news is, with the record levels of unemployment going on right now, finding available labor has never been easier. And furthermore, if the last Great Recession in 2008 is any indicator, we can expect staffing industry to see a sharp rebound as we emerge from the coronavirus quarantine effects on our economy. So if you're looking to dramatically increase your sales and client base, you have to find vendors who can handle the increased volume. That means forming strategic alliances with multiple vendors, such as your suppliers, service providers, and sales channel partners who can all meet your growing needs. And when creating these alliances, make sure you have airtight agreements in place that properly share the risk. Of course, we can support you with this too. The objective here is scale your staffing firm for sustainable success. Scaling your staffing firm not only allows you to add to its value, it also reduces the likelihood for failure. Now, ironically, among the most common reasons small businesses fail is growing too fast. Growth is too fast when the firm is not built to adapt to the changes that comes with the growth. So achieving sustainable success is not only about growing your staffing firm, but also about scaling your operation so you can welcome growth without unnecessary expense and wasted effort. But effective scalability often requires skills and systems you might not fully anticipate. So if you're ready to take your staffing firm to the next level, begin by sitting down with us as your family business lawyer. We can help ensure that your foundational, legal, insurance, financial, and tax systems are robust enough to withstand all of growth's potential challenges. Now, as promised, if you'd like help in identifying where to start on your lift systems, click on the link below for a free copy of my 20-point Lift Confidence Assessment. You'll use it to score yourself and focus on what you need to get right first. And if you found this video worth watching, hit the thumbs up button for us.